Every GT and sports car racing series explained. FIA World. The FIA World Endurance Championship is the pinnacle of sports car racing. This isn't just another series. It's where manufacturers spend tens of millions to prove their engineering superiority on the world's biggest stage. The LMG T3 class, which replaced GTE in 2024, features the most exotic GT3 machinery you can imagine. We're talking about factory-backed Aston Martin Vantages, BMW M4s, Chevrolet Corvettes, Ferrari 488s, Ford Mustangs, Lexus RCFs, McLaren 720Ss, Mercedes AMG GT3s, and Porsche 911s, all fighting for global supremacy. But WEC isn't just about the cars, it's about the races. The 24 Hours of Le Mans is the most famous sports car race in history. Winning Le Mans in the GT class carries more prestige than most Formula One victories. The 6 hours of Spa, 8 hours of Bahrain, and other WEC rounds are where legends are made and careers are defined. What makes WEC special is the endurance factor. These aren't sprint races. They're battles of attrition where reliability matters as much as speed. A mechanical failure at hour 20 of Le Mans can destroy months of preparation. The pressure is immense, the stakes are global, and the competition is ruthless. The manufacturer investment is staggering. Factory teams spend 15 to 20 million euros per season, with Le Mans alone costing millions in preparation. But the payoff is enormous. WEC victory translates to global marketing value, and road car sales worth hundreds of millions. IMSA is where American motorsport meets global GT racing, and the result is spectacular. The WeatherTech Sports Car Championship features 2 GT classes that showcase the best of international competition on legendary American circuits. GTD Pro is the professional class where factory teams battle with identical GT3 cars. Think of it as America's answer to European GT racing, but with a uniquely American twist. The racing is more aggressive, the circuits are more varied, and the atmosphere is pure American motorsport. GTD is the Pro-Am class, where wealthy amateurs team up with professional drivers. But don't mistake this for a gentleman's club. The competition is fierce, and the amateur drivers are often incredibly skilled. Some GTD teams have budgets that rival professional operations. The races are legendary. The Daytona 24 Hours kicks off the season with a brutal test of speed and endurance around the high-speed banking. The Sebring 12 Hours is a survival contest on one of the roughest tracks in the world. Petit Le Mans at Road Atlanta is a 10-hour sprint that often comes down to the final minutes. What makes IMSA unique is the diversity of circuits. From the high-speed ovals of Daytona to the technical road courses of Road America, teams must adapt their cars and strategies constantly. The championship rewards versatility as much as outright speed. Manufacturer support is massive. Acura, BMW, Corvette, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Lexus, McLaren, Mercedes, and Porsche all have significant factory involvement. The competition between brands is intense, and the racing reflects it. Super GT is the most popular motorsport series in Asia, and it's unlike anything else in the world. This Japanese championship combines unique regulations, massive manufacturer investment, and a level of technical sophistication that rivals Formula One. The GT 500 class is the headline act, purpose-built race cars that look like road cars but share almost nothing with them. Honda NSX GTs, Toyota GR Supras, and Nissan GTRs produce over 650 horsepower and feature advanced aerodynamics that would make F1 engineers jealous. GT 300 is where international GT3 cars battle against unique Japanese machinery. You'll see McLaren 720S GT3s fighting Toyota GR, Supra GT 300Es, and Honda NSX GT3s, a mix of global and domestic engineering that creates unpredictable racing. The technical regulations are fascinating. Success ballast systems add weight to winning cars, creating artificial competition. Fuel flow restrictions and tire compounds are constantly adjusted to maintain close racing. It's engineering as much as driving. The popularity is staggering. Super GT races draw crowds of 100,000 plus spectators, and television audiences rival Formula One in Japan. The drivers are celebrities, the cars are works of art, and the racing is wheel to wheel from start to finish. What's remarkable is how Super GT has influenced global motorsport. Many technical innovations developed here have found their way into international racing. The series proves that regional championships can be just as advanced as global ones. Intercontinental. The Intercontinental GT Challenge is GT Racing's Champions League. 5 races, 5 continents, and the most prestigious GT3 victories you can achieve. This isn't just a championship. It's a collection of motorsport's crown jewels. The Bathurst 12-hour opens the season with a brutal test at Mount Panorama. This narrow, unforgiving circuit has claimed countless careers and created just as many legends. The weather changes constantly. The walls are unforgiving, and survival is as important as speed. The Nürburgring. 24 hours is the ultimate endurance test. 24 hours around the green hell with over 150 cars on track simultaneously. Weather changes from sunshine to snow, and the race never stops. It's where heroes are made and dreams are shattered. Spa 24 Hours is the unofficial GT3 World Championship. The most competitive GT3 field in the world battles through day and night at one of motorsport's most challenging circuits. Victory here carries more prestige than most national championships. The Suzuka 1,000 km brings Asian precision to endurance racing. This 10-hour battle showcases the technical excellence of Japanese motorsport culture. The attention to detail is extraordinary, and the competition is fierce. The Indianapolis 8-hour concludes the season at the legendary Brickyard. Racing on the same circuit as the Indy 500 adds historical significance to an already prestigious event. What makes IGTC special is the global nature. Teams must adapt to different continents, different weather conditions, and different racing cultures. It's the ultimate test of versatility and excellence. GT World Europe. GT World Challenge. Europe is where the world's best GT3 teams gather to prove their superiority. This isn't just European racing, it's global competition that happens to take place in Europe. The Endurance Cup features 3-hour races at legendary circuits like Spa-Francorchamps, Nürburgring, and Monza. These aren't just races, they're battles of strategy, endurance, and pure speed. The total 24 hours of Spa serves as the unofficial season finale and GT3 World Championship. The Sprint Cup provides pure racing excitement with 1-hour sprints that reward outright pace and racecraft. The competition is so intense that pole position can be decided by thousandths of seconds. What makes GT World Challenge Europe special is the manufacturer involvement. Factory teams from Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Ferrari, Porsche, and McLaren bring their best drivers and unlimited budgets. The technical development is constant, and the performance gains are measured in hundredths of seconds. The balance of performance system keeps competition close by adjusting power and weight based on performance. One weekend, the Mercedes-AMG GT3 might dominate. The next, it's the Ferrari 488 GT3. This creates unpredictable racing and forces manufacturers to build genuinely good cars. The driver lineups are extraordinary. Current and former F1 drivers mix with factory GT specialists and wealthy amateurs. It's not uncommon to see someone like Rafael Marciello sharing a cockpit with a businessman who paid for the privilege. America and Asia. The GT World Challenge has expanded globally, and both America and Asia have developed their own distinct characters while maintaining the high standards of the European series. GT World Challenge America races at iconic circuits like Sonoma Raceway, Road America, and Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The series has attracted major manufacturer support from Mercedes, BMW, Porsche, and Lamborghini, with factory-backed teams and professional driver lineups that rival Europe. The American racing style is more aggressive, with closer wheel-to-wheel battles and less conservative strategies. The circuits are often more technical, requiring different setup approaches than European tracks. The competition has grown so intense that European teams now regularly compete in America. GT World Challenge Asia stages races across 6 countries, from Sepang in Malaysia to Suzuka in Japan. The series has become a proving ground for Asian manufacturers and drivers, with strong support from local racing cultures and growing international recognition. GT World Challenge Australia separated from Asia in 2022 and has developed its own unique identity. Racing at Mount Panorama Phillip Island and the Bend, the series showcases Australia's challenging circuits and competitive racing culture. All regional series feed into a global manufacturer championship, creating genuine worldwide competition between brands. Success in one region contributes to global bragging rights, making every race matter for factory teams. European Le Mans. The European Le Mans series is where Le Mans dreams begin. The LMGT 3 class features the same GT3 cars as other series, but the 4-hour race format creates unique challenges and opportunities. What makes ELMS special is its direct connection to the 24 hours of Le Mans. Championship winners receive automatic invitations to compete at La Sarthe, making every race a stepping stone to motorsport's greatest prize. The racing is intense because the stakes are so high. Teams know that success here opens doors to WEC and Le Mans opportunities. The competition attracts serious professional teams and ambitious amateurs willing to invest heavily for a chance at glory. The circuits are challenging, from the high-speed Monza to the technical Red Bull Ring. Teams must adapt quickly to different conditions and strategies. The 4-hour format rewards both speed and reliability. Asian Le Mans. The Asian Le Mans series has become the eastern pathway to Le Mans glory. The GT class features competitive GT3 racing across Asia and the Middle East, with automatic Le Mans invitations for champions. The series races at spectacular venues like Sepang Dubai Autodrome and Abu Dhabi's Yas Marina. The 4-hour format and international competition attract teams from around the world seeking Le Mans qualification. What's remarkable is how quickly the series has grown in prestige. Major European and American teams now compete regularly, recognizing the value of Le Mans qualification and the high standard of competition. Michelin Le Mans. The Michelin Le Mans Cup is the purest GT3 series in Europe. With only GT3 cars and 2-hour races, it focuses entirely on close competition and driver development. As a support series for ELMS and WEC, it provides exposure to the highest levels of sports car racing. Many drivers use the series as a stepping stone to bigger opportunities, making the competition surprisingly intense for a support championship. British GT. British GT is arguably the most competitive national GT championship in the world. Regular grids of 30-plus cars across GT3 and GT4 classes create wheel-to-wheel racing from start to finish. The unique pit stop window system bunches up the field and creates multiple restart scenarios. Combined with Britain's unpredictable weather, races often turn into survival contests where strategy matters as much as speed. The driver pairing system is fascinating. Professionals are paired with amateurs based on complex grading systems, creating interesting dynamics and ensuring competitive racing across different skill levels. British GT has launched more careers than any other national series. Many current factory GT drivers cut their teeth here, making it a crucial stepping stone in the GT racing ladder. ADAC. ADAC GT Masters calls itself the League of Super Sports Cars, and the name fits perfectly. This German championship features exotic GT3 machinery racing exclusively at German circuits. The amateur driver requirement ensures that every car has at least one non-professional, but these amateurs are often incredibly skilled. The racing is typically German, precise, professional, and occasionally ruthless. The series has become a showcase for German engineering excellence, with Mercedes and Audi traditionally dominating. However, recent seasons have seen increased competition from BMW, Porsche, and international manufacturers. GT America Series provides a more accessible entry point to professional GT racing in North America. Separate from GT World Challenge America, it offers competitive GT3 and GT4 racing with lower costs and regional focus. The series has grown rapidly, attracting both professional teams and ambitious amateurs. The racing is close, the costs are manageable, and the pathway to bigger opportunities is clear. European GT. Italy, France, and Spain each maintain strong national GT championships that serve their domestic markets while providing international competition opportunities. The Italian GT Championship features historic circuits and passionate competition. The French FFSA GT Championship integrates with the national racing ladder. The Spanish CER provides endurance racing across the Iberian Peninsula. Each series has developed its own character while maintaining high technical standards and competitive racing. Ferrari Challenge. Ferrari Challenge is motorsport's most exclusive club. Every car is identical, a Ferrari 488 Challenge Evo, and every driver has paid substantial money for the privilege of racing it. The series runs globally with championships in Europe, North America, and Asia Pacific. The best drivers from each region meet at the World Finals, creating genuine World Championship atmosphere. What makes Ferrari Challenge unique is the complete support package. Ferrari provides everything: cars, parts, technical support, even driver coaching. The level of service is unmatched in motorsport. The racing is fierce, despite the identical cars. The driver standard varies wildly, from genuinely quick professionals to wealthy enthusiasts living their racing dreams. Porsche Carrera. Porsche Carrera Cup represents everything Porsche stands for: precision engineering, driver skill, and pure racing. Every car is a 911 GT3 Cup, and success depends entirely on driver ability and team preparation. The series runs in multiple regions: Germany, France, Great Britain, Asia, Australia, and Brazil. Each has developed its own character, but all maintain Porsche's exacting standards for competition and professionalism. What's remarkable about Carrera Cup is how the cars evolve. Porsche constantly updates the 911 GT3 Cup based on racing feedback. Aerodynamic improvements, engine tweaks, and suspension updates filter down from the race car to the road car. It's a genuine development program disguised as a customer series. The racing is typically Porsche, technical, demanding, and unforgiving of mistakes. The cars have no driver aids, no ABS, no traction control. It's pure driver skill, and the slightest mistake costs positions because the cars are so evenly matched. Many current Porsche factory drivers started in Carrera Cup. It's a proven pathway to professional racing, but only for the truly talented. The competition is brutal, and there's nowhere to hide when every car is identical. Super Trofeo, Lamborghini. Super Trofeo is where Italian passion meets racing reality. Every car is a Huracan Super Trofeo Evo, and every race is a drama-filled spectacle of speed, skill, and occasional chaos. The series runs globally, with regional championships feeding into a world final. The format is unique: Pro and Pro-Am classes racing together, creating interesting strategic battles between different skill levels. What sets Super Trofeo apart is the car itself. The Huracan Super Trofeo Evo is a proper race car: carbon fiber body, sequential gearbox, advanced aerodynamics. It's faster than most GT4 cars, and nearly as quick as some GT3 machinery. The naturally aspirated V10 engine produces an intoxicating soundtrack that's pure Lamborghini. The racing tends to be more aggressive than other one-make series, with Italian passion translating to wheel-to-wheel battles and occasional contact. McLaren Trophy. McLaren Trophy Europe represents the newest entry into the one-make championship world. Featuring the McLaren Artura Trophy, a track-focused version of McLaren's hybrid supercar, the series showcases cutting-edge technology in a competitive environment. The hybrid powertrain, active aerodynamics, and adaptive suspension create a unique driving experience that's more sophisticated than traditional one-make cars. McLaren's Formula One heritage shows in the technical support and driver development programs. Aston Martin series. Aston Martin runs various regional Cup series featuring the Vantage Cup car. While smaller than other manufacturer series, they maintain Aston Martin's reputation for beautiful cars and gentleman racing. Both series are still establishing themselves, but show promise for growth as their respective manufacturers invest more heavily in customer racing programs. GT4 European. GT4 European Series is where GT racing dreams begin and budgets die. This is the entry point to professional GT racing, featuring cars that are fast enough to be exciting, but affordable enough to be accessible, relatively speaking. The car variety is impressive: Aston Martin Vantage, BMW M4, Mercedes AMG GT4, Porsche 718 Cayman, McLaren 570S, and others. Each has distinct characteristics that create interesting strategic choices for teams. What makes GT4 special is the driver development aspect. Many current GT3 stars started here. The cars are challenging enough to teach proper racecraft, but forgiving enough that mistakes aren't catastrophic. The championship structure encourages amateur participation while maintaining professional standards. Silver-silver pairings create pure amateur battles, while silver-bronze combinations allow experienced amateurs to mentor newcomers. Costs are significant but manageable compared to GT3. A season might cost €300,000 to €500,000 depending on the program. That's serious money, but it's achievable for successful business people or young drivers with backing. GT2 European. GT2 European Series is the newest and most controversial addition to the GT racing hierarchy. These cars are faster than GT3 machinery, but with less aerodynamic downforce, creating a unique challenge that's part GT racing, part prototype experience. The concept is simple. Take the most powerful supercars ever built and turn them into race cars. The Porsche 911 GT2 RS Club Sport, McLaren 720S GT3X, and KTM Expo GT2 produce over 700 horsepower with minimal aerodynamic aids. What makes GT2 controversial is the speed differential. These cars are significantly faster than GT3 and GT4 machinery, making mixed-class racing dangerous. The series is still finding its place in the GT racing ecosystem. The driver standard is extremely high. These cars demand respect and skill. There's no room for error at 200 miles per hour with limited downforce. Many drivers find the transition from GT3 to GT2 more challenging than expected. Regional GT/GT4 racing has expanded globally with series in America, Australia, and Southern Europe. Pirelli GT4 America provides East and West Coast championships, while GT4 Australia supports the national GT scene. These series serve the same function as GT4 European Series, providing accessible entry points to GT racing while maintaining competitive standards. The global growth of GT4 shows the health of the GT racing pyramid. Creventic 24-Hour Series. The Creventic 24-Hour Series organizes multiple 24-hour races globally, creating the world's largest endurance racing championship. Events at Dubai, Spa, Nürburgring, Daytona, and other venues attract massive grids with GT3, GT4, and TCR classes. These races are pure endurance tests where reliability matters as much as speed. The 24-Hour Dubai kicks off the season with a desert marathon that tests teams and equipment to their limits. What makes the series special is the accessibility. While professional teams compete for overall victory, amateur teams can achieve class wins and personal satisfaction. It's endurance racing for everyone. VLN/NLS Nürburgring. The Nürburgring Langstreckenserie is unlike anything else in motorsport. Multiple GT classes race together on the full Nordschleife, with grids regularly exceeding 150 cars. This isn't just racing. It's a celebration of motorsport culture. Amateur teams race alongside professionals. Classic cars battle modern machinery, and the Green Hell provides the ultimate test of courage and skill. The series has become a pilgrimage for racing enthusiasts worldwide. Competing here is a badge of honor that transcends championship points or prize money. Support series. Dozens of smaller series provide racing opportunities at national and regional levels. The GT Cup Championship in the UK features older GT3 cars in a more relaxed environment. Britcar Endurance Championship provides varied GT racing across Britain. TC America includes GT classes alongside touring cars. The Canadian Touring Car Championship has grown to include GT competition. Australian GT Championship runs separately from GT World Challenge Australia, providing domestic competition. These series are crucial to the GT racing ecosystem. They provide affordable entry points, develop local talent, and maintain racing culture in their respective regions. While they may not have the prestige of international series, they're the foundation that supports everything above them. The Sports Car Club of America runs multiple GT classes, from grassroots to professional levels. Radical European Masters provides sports car racing with unique machinery. Each series serves its community and contributes to the broader GT racing world. GT and sports car racing offers something for everyone. From the ultimate professional competition in WEC and IMSA to the amateur dreams of Ferrari Challenge. Each series has its place in the ecosystem, providing pathways for drivers and platforms for manufacturers. The beauty of GT racing is its connection to reality. Unlike Formula One, which exists in a rarefied atmosphere, GT racing connects directly to road cars. The Ferrari 488 GT3 shares DNA with the car in the showroom. The Porsche 911 GT3 Cup is a track-focused version of a car you can buy. Whether you're a manufacturer proving engineering prowess, a professional driver building a career, or an amateur living racing dreams, there's a GT series for you. From the crown jewels of WEC and IGTC to the grassroots competitions that keep the sport alive, GT racing provides opportunities at every level. The next time you see a supercar on the street, remember, there's probably a racing version battling for glory somewhere in the world. And now you know exactly where to find it. From the 24 Hours of Le Mans to your local GT4 championship, this is GT Racing, where supercars become legends, where manufacturers prove their worth, and where dreams are made real on racetracks around the globe. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.